Alright, welcome to Poplot event number 10. We're going to round 3. We have Sean Durham on the left playing Burn, and Quang Wu on the right playing Infect.
So we have Sean starting off with Arid Mesa, Cracking, and
I haven't had a look at his hand, but he's going to go with a mountain.
gets a basic mountain, goes to 19. We haven't had an opportunity to look at either player's opening hands, unfortunately. And a Goblin Guide from Sean hits for 2 and reveals an Noble Hierarch. Noble Hierarch, the draw.
Yeah, so this is the type of start that Sean really needs in the matchup. He's got some damage in early. He's on the play, which is great. Quang's going to have to take some damage from his land. Probably just going to get out of Forest. Doesn't want to take too much damage. Oh, no.
No, goes for the Breeding Pool. Takes a full 3 damage.
Yep, so obviously this matchup's going to go very quickly. So, I feel like Quang's going to be very... it's going to be very all-in. But Burn has the potential to just aim the burn spells at the creatures. So Quang's got to be careful.
So otherwise control is all his infectors, and that's basically fair.
Yep.
Wooded Foothills there. From Sean. And he goes infectious. And gets a stomping ground.
So Sean really wants an idol on the Grave Rebel here. That would be great.
That does enter untapped, and a Searing Blaze takes out the Hierarch.
Oof. Let's put Quang down to 12.
And I think that's a bit... Is that a Blossoming...
Blossoming Defense.
Ah.
Yeah, I've got Quang's deck list here. I'll just have a quick look at it. Yeah, he's got a full 4 of those in the main board now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a new card from Kaladesh.
Basic Forest, and... I can see a Blighted Legend in hand. And also a Glistener Elf.
Leaves that. He's also holding up Spell Pierce. So that's going to be protection for his Glistener Elf. And he's going to try and just one-shot him next turn, if possible. So I can see you become immense in Quang's hand.
Another Shockland there, and a Scalded... sorry,
Sacred Foundry.
Sacred Foundry, sorry.
Yeah, that's alright. Lots of lands in Modern.
Yeah.
I see a Lava Spike, and I think
believe that's what it was.
Monastery Swift Spear.
And Swift Spear is indeed in play. And a little Great Rebel.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, so the Eidolon's still in the stack. So Quang's just thinking about it. So we'll just bring up Eidolon of the Great Rebel. Yeah, let's try Spell Pierce. We'll bring that one up. We've got this whole new feature where we can bring up cards, and we're just still learning it a little bit. It's a little cramped in our commentary room in here. We're all huddled up nice and close. There we go. How good is that?
It's finally happened, and we had a pass of the turn with no attacks from Sean, and a Blighted Legend from Wooded.
So it's going to take Quang down to 8 because of the Eidolon trigger. Bit confused with why there's no attacks.
No, it seems...
He played the Blossoming Defense in response to the Eidolon to make his Glistener Elf at 3/3. Yeah, we just missed that as we were playing with a brand new toy.
These things happen.
Yeah, so Quang's got that Windswept Heath, so he can...
Potentially crack and play a Spell Pierce, I guess, from a Breeding Pool.
He can, but that's going to do him a lot of damage if that's his plan.
It doesn't seem very good.
Yeah.
Sean here firmly, I think, in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Depending on what's still in hand.
I can see a Lava Spike. And he's got 2 other cards. I don't think either in the land. It's a Tarka's Command, possibly.
Oh, that's going to be very, very bad. Oh,
he's just thinking. He's going to lead with that lava spike.
Yeah. So lava spike is just 3 damage straight to face.
Yeah, 3 damage to target player. Quang thinking, and yeah, it did resolve.
So that will also have triggered prowess on the Monetary Swift Spear as well, and that's an attack for 2, 4, 6, correct?
Yep. So it's a lethal attack, so he's going to have to block something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see many out here for Quang.
No.
It's just the Eidolon is just going to be too much. Even if you can just jump block for this turn, you just can't get through enough damage.
To take out the game, no.
Yeah. Yeah, so being on the play is pretty big in this matchup. Quang just thinks if he wants to fetch,
That
shuffle.
will take him to at least 4, and then any spell will take him to 2, won't it? Which will be basically the game,
Yeah,
I would think.
I think he just wants to shuffle his deck. Didn't like the top card that was revealed from the Goblin Guide.
And basic forest there.
Yeah, so he's just going to stay at the 4. He's got the Hierarch, Spell Pierce, and Become Immense. So, can't really see many out here for Quang.
Things are looking rather bleak for game 1. Quang taking some time to think about it here, seeing what he can do.
Yeah. Oh, that was a
Nice.
Dryad Arbor.
Oh.
Man, I hate that art.
It's so difficult to tell the Dryad Arbor from a different forest at all, isn't it, with that artwork? That's the... I don't know where that's from, do you?
That is from the vaults.
Ah. So a block on the Eidolon and the Monastery Swift Spear here, and looks like the Goblin Guide will get through for 2.
Yeah, so Quang's going to go down to 2. That gives him enough to cast his Become Immense.
But the Become Immense will not... the Eidolon will be fine from the... So the Eidolon
Yeah.
won't trigger the Become Immense. Oh, and a Searing Blaze does it.
Yep, that's going to be lethal.
Alright, so moving on to sideboards here, we're going to go to game 2. What do you like for the Infect deck?
So he's got 2 Kitchen Finks, 1 Wild Defiance, 1 Dispel, 2 Nature's Claim, 2 Spell Pierce, and a Radiant Corruptor. And some more over here in blue, and the rest of it's in black. 2 Relic of Progenitors, 1 Nissa Voice of Zendikar, and 1 Spellskite. So I think he's going to bring in the 2... is it 3 Kitchen Finks? I can't really read his
I
writing.
think it's 3, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, he's going to bring in the 3 Kitchen Finks, the Spellskite, the Dispel, and probably the Spell Pierces. Maybe not in the play. If he can snatch this game, they're definitely better on the draw to hit his the 2 mana spells.
And what about for Sean with him? He's got 4 Destructive Reverie, 2 Deflecting Palms, 2 Skullcracks, 2 Core Firewalkers, 3 Path to Exile, 1 Lightning Helix, and 1 Grim Lava Mensa.
So the 3 Path to Exile and 1 Grim Lava Mensa. I think that's all he needs to bring in.
What would you take out for those?
Probably just the Lava Spikes, as they're only just going to hit face. Maybe trim down on Boris Charms, as they are a little bit expensive, but 4 damage is really helpful.
Yeah.
But yeah, Burns got a lot of,
Cheap and effective answers to the Infect deck.
yeah, just a lot of things that can be replaced. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that Brandon would want to bring it. Not Brandon, sorry.
Sean, yes. I
Sean.
was confused by this when we were looking at the deck list originally as well.
Yeah, Sean has credited Brendan Burton, who won a GP a few months ago.
Yeah, it was a few months ago.
Yeah, I've also played this list. I feel very thankful to Brandon. Got me to the finals of a PPTQ. Not a winning day. Bit unfortunate. Lost to Merfolk in the final. Yeah, but I really like this list. So,
It does seem rather streamlined. I like a lot of the just being 4 obs. I mean, it makes the deck a lot more consistent, and that's one of the appeals of Baron, I think.
yeah, Brandon's a really good moto grinder.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate his work. He's put a lot of time and effort into the decks.
So the
Plays.
players are shuffled up and I think resolve mulligans. I think both players are kept. I'm not sure yet.
They're just looking at the opening hands now.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like both players are pretty happy with their opening hands. So we're just back into the game now.
Oh no, we
No,
got a
Quang.
mulligan for
Yeah,
Quang.
yeah, Quang's gonna mulligan. It's a bit rough, especially on the play. He's not gonna get that extra card.
No. But there is the scry rule which may do something for him, one would hope.
Yeah, especially when they're looking for a certain combination of cards.
Exactly.
Like he's really hoping to find probably the Glistener Elf on turn 1. That's gonna be good, but it's just Sean has so much burn for it. He's gonna need some protection.
With the need for protection in mind, would you actually play the Glistener Elf on turn 1 or would you wait to protect it?
It's gonna depend on his hand. If he's got the Blossoming Defense, he's gonna mulligan again. Jeez.
Ooh, this is not looking good.
Yeah, Quang's down to 5 now. Yeah, Blossoming Defense is a really big card in this matchup.
Sure,
Yeah.
he must be very happy though. I mean, when you see, when you're in a tournament, you see your opponent roll a 5. It's not a great feeling, but
Yeah. It happens more than you think. Yeah, Quang's just with the Snap Keep straight away. Looked at his 5.
which we can't quite see here.
Yeah, I can see a Spell Pierce.
Oh, starts off with I believe
No.
that's
Wooded Foothills into a
Yeah.
Noble Hierarch. Probably getting a Breeding Pool. He's going to take some damage. Yeah, he just
Yeah.
wants access to all his mana.
and immediately lightning bolts himself, which Sean has to love.
Yeah. So that's Scry. Not relevant, because he fetched on turn 1, which is a bit
Yeah.
unfortunate in Modern. Comes up a bit more than you expect. That signals to me that Quang only had fetch lands in hand, or just had the 1 land. I think he had another Misty in hand.
Fetch land from Sean as well, also Wooded Foothills. I believe that's the more recent artwork actually.
Yeah, Quang has the Judge promo from a few years ago. Bit baller. He also has a Noble Hierarch promo, the Judge promo.
And a stomping ground from Sean. Taps and leads into a turn 1 play of a Wild Cattle.
Yeah, so that kitty is just a 2/2 at the moment, but they get bigger if the Plains shows up. Yeah, and it looked like Quang did have that Misty.
Both players here playing at a very quick pace,
Yeah, but both players are very experienced. Quang's very experienced with his Infect deck.
and that's just a basic forest there.
Yeah, he's got his colours now, so he doesn't need to do too much.
No.
So Quang's really looking for an Infect creature here.
3
Three
mana,
mana.
and
Oh,
that's
it's,
the kitchen fix.
yeah, that's going to gain 2 life. Be a nice blocker for the cattle too.
Well, yes, even if he gets the planes now, that's just a trade, and the kitchen fix will return with 2 more life.
Yeah, it looked like Quang had Spell Pierce and a Glistener Elf in hand, I think.
It's interesting that he chooses to go with the life gain over the infect creature there then.
Yeah, no, I think it's important to just get board control. Get your life total a bit higher. Yeah, and Quang does have that Glistener Elf and Spell Pierce. So he's looking to play that Glistener Elf a bit later on and have some protection.
And a Copperline Gorge there from Sean.
So the kitty's just a 2/2. No planes showing up yet. Yeah,
And we go for a suspended Rift Bolt.
yeah,
And just to pass the turn. A lot slower this time from Sean.
yeah. Not as aggressive this time. So he's holding up red, so that can represent a lightning bolt, and that's all at the moment. Doesn't have white for any Path to Exile shenanigans, which is, I think, is what he needs. And
And that's just a Glistener Elf and a pass of the turn. Rift Bolt coming in here.
yeah, Quang also played that Pendelhaven. It's just a little bit of glare, but that is one of the promo Pendelhavens. So that can give +1/+2. And there's
Spell Pierce predicted with all the Rift Bolt.
yeah. So Sean can pay the 2 mana because this is for the Rift Bolt.
And he chooses to. It seems he chooses to.
Yeah.
And he takes out that Glistener Elf.
Yeah, Quang's just got to do that just to hopefully tap him out for the turn. Hope Sean doesn't have any more lands. It's a good player there from Quang.
Though unfortunately there is a Sacred Foundry there, which will turn the Wild Cattle into a 3/3.
Yeah, it's
Sean
good.
goes down to 15.
Yeah, and the cattle's gotten bigger, but still just going to trade with that Kitchen Finks, which would come back because of Persist. We have that up on the screen for you.
And that would also gain him 2 more life, taking it back up to 20.
Yeah, so Sean needs a path to exile here to just deal with that.
It's interesting that he plays the land untapped and then just passes.
Yeah, that's
Seems to be stopping Wu in his draw step here.
yeah. This is the ideal time to path to exile, but I don't think he has it. I just see a lightning bolt in his hand.
And an attack there.
Yes, I know.
Three.
He didn't stop him in the draw step. He just let him go through.
It just looked like he did.
Yeah, it
And
definitely
there's
did.
a lightning bolt. It'll be interesting to see. That probably will target the kitchen thing, so it could also take out the noble higher up. Ooh, and that's a
Might of Old Crozer.
yes. So a bit of glare there on the screen. It was difficult for me to say.
Yes, it's going to +2/+2 and save the Kitchen Finks because it was a 4/3 thanks to Exalted on the Noble Hierarch. So Quang beating down with regular damage. Don't see this much from it, in fact.
No.
But yeah, bringing in the Kitchen Finks is really good. It brings in extra life and also an extra threat. Sean's down to 9.
This is actually going lightning fast and not in the way you'd expect from Impact.
Yeah, Sean with an
Fourth land there in a bloodstained mire. This has actually been really fascinating. And an attack to 3.
yeah. Quang takes it.
Goes to 15.
No
But
point
still
blocking.
very much in front here. Draws retainer. I believe that he was empty-handed there. And it's another Glistener Elf.
Yeah, getting in there again.
And this time there's a deflecting palm.
Ah, okay.
That's very interesting to see come in.
So we brought in the deflecting palms.
So what exactly does the deflecting palm do?
We'll bring that right up on screen, and then we can all see what it does. It's, the next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you, prevent that damage, and it deals that much damage to its controller instead.
So that won't actually do anything to kill the kitchen things, but will, in fact, just make 4 damage to... Quang?
4 damage to Quang, yeah.
I am sorry, by the way, if I'm butchering your name. I feel I am.
Yeah, that's an interesting one to bring in.
I suppose though with cards like the Colormans, it would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it can really do a lot. It's also a really good feel-good moment if you get your opponent. Actually, like in all my testing, I still haven't got anyone with it yet.
No, never.
But I have seen a few people get a bit frisky with an Emrakul and deflect them. That's a pretty good one.
Oh, that would make you feel so good. So one tap here and a bit of thought. I believe I saw another land possibly in Sean's hand,
Yeah, it did look like it.
and I think there's 2 other cards. Yep. Brings in another Sacred Bounty tapped this time. I think that's all. Is that 3 Sacred Bounties there?
Yeah.
So that's all of them in his list actually. And an attack for 3.
Yeah, Quang just takes it.
Probably goes down to 8. 2 cards in hand, 8 damage. Not really likely. Although there's an Attackers Command.
So this should be before damage. It looks like it.
So that'll be another 3 damage and the +1/+1.
Yeah,
I
so
believe
he's-
would be the roll.
Yeah, 7 damage total, taking him down to 4. So Sean, if he had Boris Charm, that would have done it. It doesn't look like it.
No,
I think he has just another land in hand.
I think you're right there, yes.
Yeah. Quang's got 1 draw step. Let's see what he can do.
It's another attack for 4. Sean goes to 5, and he brings forward the Noble Hierarch to represent a blocker. Keeping the 1 card in hand. Yeah, that's a Bloodstained Mire in hand. I'm not sure what it was he drew, but hopefully it's something good for him.
Yeah, it's a really interesting game. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, it's gone a lot longer and been a lot more interactive than I would have expected. There's the Bloodstained Mire. Oh,
Yeah.
there's 2 cards in hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sean tapping 3 and plays.
Looks like you can play 2 spells at once.
Look at his list.
Oh.
Oh no, it's just a Rift Bolt.
Hardcast Rift Bolt. It's going to go to the face. Takes Quang down to 1.
And does he have something else?
No, I think he's going to pass and block with that Nikado.
Oh wow. Thinking about it.
Because any spell just like just
It's
kills.
probably if he had a spell, it's just game over. Oh, there's the lightning bolt.
So he's playing around probably spell pierce.
Probably there.
Yeah.
Which there it is. In fact,
So
fetches.
he's gonna fetch and pay the 2, and that's gonna be the game to Sean.
He does have basic mountains in there, so
Yeah, he's just gonna show
Yep.
Quang that he doesn't have another fetchable land.
yeah, there
Taking
we go.
down
and
3,
that's the
and
match.
that's congratulations
Oh.
to Sean. Wow.
That was fantastic. That was a great match.
Yeah, well played by Quang and Sean there.
Both of them, yeah. Just you don't expect to see things like that from Infect. I mean, taking him down to 3 actual life.
Yeah, he's really punishing Sean for paying so much life. Sean just, assuming against Infect that your life total doesn't really matter.
No, because normally that's never what they attack. Never what their attacks are.
Yeah, and we saw that Sean did bring in those Path to Exiles.
Yeah. Oh well, that's the feature match for round 3 in the bag.
Yeah, Modern, once again, very quick format.
Very fast.
So we've got some time. I might grab a drink. I'm getting a bit thirsty.
Yeah, I think I will.
It's just very hot in here. Maybe I'll let it burn. Anyway, folks, we'll catch you for next round.
Yep.
So this has been Ben and Jordan. We'll talk with you soon.